Welcome back. Comedian Shuler King is with us today, and he will be at the Comedy Zone all this weekend. So welcome to the show. And I have to start out with something that I think is really interesting. Whenever we have comedians on, we always want to know their background, how they got into comedy, maybe jobs that they had, education, whatever it would be.
Right.
And something truly unique about you is your other profession. So can you please explain?
Yes, it's obvious I am a comedian, but I am also a licensed funeral director and embalmer.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a family biz.
That's
You
right.
grew up around this.
Absolutely, yes.
And there's a lot to that. That's not just something anybody can just say, okay, I'm going to do it. There's a lot to learn that goes into that. You can't just embalm somebody.
Well, yeah, I've never, since it's a family business, I've never officially been hired.
Are you officially getting paid then?
That's personally not even family business is like, do it.
Right,
You know what I mean? You can't, you don't have the right to demand any money because, your father, your parents had that slick way, and you're like, well, am I gonna get paid? And you're like, did the lights work? Like, you ate this morning, like, you've been getting paid, you know what I mean? You paying this back. Your work is to pay back,
What propelled you to get into comedy?
I don't know. I was just compelled to do it. It was just something that was in my heart, you know what I mean? I'm not the first person to be an entertainer in my family. I have my uncle was part of the original Drifters, and I have a cousin that was Brooke Benton, that he was like back in the day. So they were singers, but somehow, I guess in a family full of like funeral directors, preachers, and teachers, the public speaking part is a part of the family. So. And everybody in my family is funny, so I guess eventually at some point.
And how big of a family?
Well, I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers and 2 parents.
All right. So I'm guessing that a lot of the funeral stuff makes its way into your act, but how often did the comedy make its way? Like, it has to be a little bit comforting. I'm sure in some situations a little bit of humor helps.
A little bit.
In a funeral situation, not every.
Not too much. Sometimes we have to go off to the side. Because see, the thing is, people think that, that all of the issues in a funeral home happen with the deceased. No, it's y'all. The people who are living are the ones who cause all the problems. You know what I mean? But, you can't laugh at y'all. We have to go in the bathroom.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? When 2 wives show up. There was an instance where, my father told me years ago, where this guy had 2 wives, and both of them were the same kind of woman because both of them decided to show up to the funeral with guns. Yeah, he jumped out of the window. Yeah, my grandfather locked himself in the pastor's study. He locked the pastor out of his own office.
Just picture some of the material you could actually get where this breaks down and then you're like, taking notes of people coming in.
People now that they know I'm a comedian too now, and I show up to the funeral, everybody's like, all right, don't act up.
We don't want to hear that show. Funny business out of us, sir.
Or is any of that showing up in your viral videos?
Oh, yeah. Well, but I have to take it easy because, I don't want to, when I go home, I don't want people to go, hey, man, you talking about my grandma, you know what I mean? We ain't like that. So I have to, you have to be careful.
What can people expect this weekend at the Comedy Zone then?
You probably can expect to laugh until you sweat and cry or something like that. I promise you. If you don't like the show, you can go to the managers and beat them up and get your money back. Don't come to me. Wait till I leave. Wait till I have landed back in my home safely and go back to the club
and then make yourself heard.
Yeah, that's right. I will let y'all know when I'm home and safe and sound. And if you didn't like the show, come back to the club and, with brass knuckles or something and tell the manager, demand your money. Don't ask me, because I don't have it.
Well, I'm sure he's sweating right now. You better do a good job. He's like,
no, it's going to be
confident in the show, is what I'm hearing.
It's going to be extremely fun.
I'm guessing it is. It's ComedyZone.com is where you can go to get some more information on showtimes for the weekend. Thanks for joining us. Wow, you got a different take.
Yeah, I do.
That is pretty good. We'll be right back.
All right.